So we have a lot of projects I need to get done with the Yanmar excavator, including one for the greenhouse and raised beds. However, we have one major obstacle and my dad wants it fixed before we go any further. We've reached the 1,000-hour mark and we need to change the hydraulic filters on this thing. The problem with that is we're not exactly 100% sure how to change the oil in this, but we think we can figure this out. But there are no YouTube videos on this, and the documentation in the handbook doesn't really go over any of this stuff either. So at least according to what the side of the excavator says, we got a filter here and we got a filter over here. One is an intake and one is a return. Don't know which one's which yet. But before we can even get to this filter, we have to take off this little mechanism right here, which is the hood latch assembly. It gives us access to one of our filter lids here. The first thing is don't be stubborn. This is all metric stuff inside of here, so we're definitely gonna need some metric wrenches. My dad was trying to use standard and I told him it's probably not going to work, and well, he finally agreed and went and picked up his metric set of wrenches from home. It's got some pressure.
Yeah, it does. They do. I know they say that. Okay, just let it up easy. Nothing, so nothing pops out on you. And then you take the cover off. And there's an O-ring there, like they always say.
That's a little bit different. So all the other videos that I've seen online of other excavators, they have it's like an actual, almost like a canister or a compartment that specifically just has the filter go down inside. Okay. This is right down to the tank.
Yeah. Well, that's heavy. Oh, okay. Can you get that on there?
I don't know. This is just the spring. I don't know what.
Yeah. There's a filter under it, I'm assuming.
All right, so that's the spring.
You know that?
Very green looking. Gosh, is that okay to pull that?
Sure. It's just, you got to make sure you push it down when you get it in there. Ooh. There you got it. In there. Okay, what is that? Oh yeah, the filter's on that. Okay, no problem.
I think it fell off.
No, it didn't.
Oh, no, it didn't. Okay,
it's
there it is.
On right there.
Okay, oh yeah, no kidding. All right, there you go.
Got it.
So you have a filter that size like that?
I'm hoping. The only O-ring is this one right here.
Right.
Make sure we'll wipe that off. And I'm positive we got O-rings replacement to plate them out, so we'll do that. Make sure you wipe everything down good and clean so there's no contaminants.
If there's moisture in the oil, then they say you should replace the oil. We're going to try and do the cheap method here and just replace just the filters.
Like you said, it's probably an aftermarket and the numbers.
I'm sure that's why they said don't worry about the numbers. Make sure that your filters look identical.
Got that. And we got that. There's O-ring there, O-ring there.
Perfect. We're threading on. All right, that's good enough. Don't turn it too much.
I don't want to turn it too much. Okay, now would you snug this guy up? Ready? Okay. Now, do you feel confident enough, or do you just got to go straight down through that hole? And
well, it was offset a little, I thought, wasn't it? I don't think it was right.
Couldn't be. Where's that cover? Here's the cover. Yeah, it is offset.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on. I can pull up on it and it's got resistance, so I'm pretty sure the O-ring has slid on to whatever exactly it's sliding on. Well, it's sliding onto another pipe inside here.
Yeah. Now this one has two O-rings. Is that just a spare?
Well, it doesn't go on anything for the filter, that's for sure. It's too big for that.
Mm-hmm. So let me clean my hand off a second.
You want me to pull this O-ring out?
Yeah. Can you get it out? Or
yeah, I can. It's not that tight in there.
Okay. The same diameter.
Yeah, O-rings are all the same.
I think they gave you a spare one.
In case you drop one in the tank?
Don't want to do that. Oh, perfect.
So that's our spring. We're just going to put this back down inside. There's a cup in here that you probably saw when I pulled that off. The spring is sitting in that little cup.
Okay, holy cow. This is it.
You dropping that in there? Make sure you watch it. Now knock the spring in it. You knock the spring in the tank, that's going to be a bad day.
I'll push it down so you can get, where is it?
Right here.
Okay, not harder than you. Okay, that's good. We're doing it.
And then we got one more here.
I'm happy.
Put that in over here. Probably should work this side here down because this is where all the spring pressure is. Biggest thing is just making sure that we get even pressure on the gasket that we seal properly.
Click. Click.
That's a good torque wrench.
Click. There you go.
One down.
One down and one to go.
So there is kind of one little tricky area with this. So this is the assembly to lock the hood down, and there's actually a little shim or a ring that goes inside this hole. When we originally took this all off, we didn't know that was in the hole. When we slid this guy out of there, the ring fell down, and inside, that's why we have the side panel cover taken off right now.
These bolts are a little bit shorter. Come on, there you go. I got that one.
All right, go ahead and just put our bolt in. All right, perfect. This is back all together again now.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what we got. Okay, there it is.
That's
just a big spring in the center.
In the center. That's good. That's good.
Not a big deal here.
Okay. Big spring.
So I'll let you take that all out.
Okay, spring.
Oh, so maybe the threaded rod is inside. That looks like the cap right there. That came with the new one. Does that pull out? Or no, does that turn out? Just pulls out, right?
Just pulls out.
Okay.
What the heck?
So that's the keeper. Then down inside there, okay, I don't know how this all works. This is gonna be interesting. That should slide out of there, that canister.
Yeah.
Or that. Perfect.
There we are. And then there's an O-ring there again.
Maybe, is that what that other O-ring was for in that bag? They expect you to change them both, even though it does say on the side, one gets changed every 500, the other one gets changed every 1,000 hours, but.
Of these filters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see an O-ring inside here.
Okay.
So I'll bet you that's what that other one's for. Because this came as a set, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they probably shipped the two O-rings, one's for both covers, but one's for the intake, one's for the return. So this opening here has nothing in it.
And this here cover here.
We're gonna keep that the way they have it assembled. This number is gonna go up when we drop this inside, because there's no number on this side here.
Okay. So.
And make sure where's the old filter at.
Yeah, and they got the number up too.
Yep, looks almost identical lengthwise. What does this lengthwise look? Pretty much the same length?
Same length.
All right, we're good to go then. So we just put our new retainer cap on the top of our filter there. We're just gonna clean off our mating face and put a new O-ring in.
And this goes here. You got one screw,
I don't, yeah, I do have a cup.
put
Yeah,
that
hold
one
on.
in up there. You can see it over here. Oh, if you want to get that one in
Let me go to the
back.
back here. Nah, that way I can
you
see the
see it
holes.
better?
Yep, you got the hole lined up, I think. Oop, there it is.
Put it down as far as you can turn it.
I will.
Okay, we got it, AJ. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Awesome. So it wasn't overly complicated. We got both filters changed out pretty easily. Hold on there, AJ. This may have seemed like an easy project, but we still need to start this thing up and run it through all the functions just to check for any oil leaks. We don't even know if it's going to work yet. I'm sure that's plenty packed full of dust.
Yeah. Look at that.
Corn. Mice.
Mice.
Packed corn into our air filter. Air intake box. How did they get in there? What did they do? Climb in through that breather vent?
I can't believe that.
What? All right, so we're just gonna turn this thing on. Just go through, we got the hood open, just make sure that there doesn't look like there's any oil leaks going on in here at all. Everything looks good in there, it looks as clean as it did before, just everything looks dry. I wouldn't expect a bunch of oil to come just spraying out, but full function there, full function on there, full function on the thumb. Full function on the stick and the boom. Function on the blade pivot, and boom swing. All right, we look like we're good to go here. If you want to see our next project, which is going to be some well reconfiguration, make sure you click on this video right here.